Hi there, welcome to Blue Moon Estate Sales in Austin. I'm going to give you guys a tour of our beautiful estate sale coming up this weekend, January 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Friday and Saturday, we're going to be open 10 to 3, Sunday 12 to 3. We're going to start by just panning over here, and I'll show you guys there's a covered carport area that's got your usual garage stuff like ladders and miscellaneous furniture, plastics, and filing cabinets and stuff like that. We're going to go in the front door, and I'll show you guys the house. Okay, we've just come in the front door and we're going to go this direction. This is a dining area and we've got this gorgeous farmhouse style table. And then throughout this house, you're going to find lots of amazing small things. So we have an amazing book collection, lots of Texas history if you're into Texas history, art books, and other special books. So book collectors, y'all should come out. There's lots of small art in this room and little pieces of pottery and decor. This is a wardrobe that's been disassembled, an antique wardrobe. And then along this table here, we have Mexican folk art. Lots of really cool pieces here. And this is another dining area. So we have an oblong table here and a lawyer's bookcase along this wall. And there's some more fabulous art here. Lots of Texas themes in the art. Here we have a nice buffet, an Abraham Lincoln picture above it. Okay, in this living room, you're going to find a whole bunch of stuff. There's more Mexican folk art, an upright piano. Here we have some fantastic antiquities. And then there's a whole new wall of books. Here we have some arrowheads and small cast iron pieces. At this table here, we have a huge camera collection. The homeowner was a hobbyist pinhole photographer, so there's lots of old camera equipment and hobby kind of pieces. Pretty antique cabinet there. Here we have our jewelry table. That's a really nice stuff here. Here we have some Mexican pottery. And more here. And while we're here, we'll go outside and I'll show you guys the backyard. So out here we have some nice cast iron furniture. Just more patio furniture here. And we're not going to go that way right now, but along this, around over this way, there's a playscape. So you can look for that in the photos if you're interested in a playscape. There is a little bit of stuff in this side yard too. So out here we have more patio furniture, nice bench, lots of pots and yard art. Okay. Okay, we'll come here through the kitchen. So the kitchen is full. There's lots of great stuff in here. There's some Arthur Court pieces and lots of silver plate and loads of everyday kitchenware. This is a pantry with more kitchenware, lots of wine glasses and serving pieces, more Mexican pottery in here. Here's a utility room that's got bits and bobs, candles and vases and stuff. And then that upright fridge is for sale, the freezer on top fridge. And then we're back to the entryway. This closet here is full of women's clothing. There's a nice selection of clothes. So there's a whole other closet upstairs with more clothes in it. It's mostly sizes petite, small, petite, medium. Shoes are size 8 or so, some 6s, 6, 7, 8s. And now we'll go upstairs. Okay, we'll come do this side first. Okay, so in this room, we've got a mishmash of electronics. There's a nice printer, some more art. There's a wardrobe and more books, and then there's some more clothing here. And mixed media on this table and some board games. Oh, there's some record albums as well. More art. Okay, and in this room we have crafting kind of stuff, and we have a collection of handbags. So yeah, we've got a nice sewing machine. There's some textiles in the closet. Here's a nice twin bed. And then here's a nice selection of purses. Okay. Along this rail we have some Mexican textiles. And in this room we've got linens, and there's a huge assortment of nice baskets. There's another wardrobe. And this is a queen bed and box spring. Okay, making our way to the master bedroom. We have in this little sitting area, we have some more crafting stuff and decor. Another lawyer's bookcase here. And this is the main bedroom. So we've got this really nice closet with some pretty Mexican dresses. And then a table of shoes. Again, size 6 to 6, 7, 8. Here's the huge closet. So lots of women's clothes in here. And again, size petites, petite smalls, petite mediums, and petite pants as well. Okay. And then we'll finish with a nice king bed. That does it for our tour. We'll look forward to seeing you this weekend.